2011. It's called Shaker. This party's getting big. This party's getting bigger. I call you up on the phone. Where you at, friend? Ladies and gentlemen, 6 of us, 2 of them. Where you at, friend?
It's Marty in the booth. Everybody. I hear bigger, I hear figure. I'm looking for the natural rhyme. I know you know it. You built your career on it. I just need to hear it.
Yeah, you know, Marty. I've been reading up on this like Huck Finn controversy, and I've been not using the N-word, and I'm wondering how much of my audience am I alienated by using the N-word?
0. You're alienating 0 of your audience by using the N-word. It's part of your natural rhythm. It's part of your flow. I know that N-word's in your heart there, just waiting to come out. So I just need to hear it. Just go one time for me.
Yo, I step up in the club, all my homies getting drunk, yelling, where you at, newbie? Where you at, newbie? Ladies getting drunk, shit that junk in their trunk, yelling, where you at, newbie? Where you at, newbie?
Cut! Wrong. Wrong shaker. Mr. Shaker. That's not the N-word I'm looking for.
I know, Marty, but I just got Call of Duty 4.
Ah! Wrong. We're trying to make a hip-hop record here, okay? And there hasn't been a rap album in 20 years that hasn't used the N-word. It's vital. It's visceral. It's urban. Yeah, we'll come back to this song. Let's go to track 4, Bitches and Hoes, all right?
Oh, Marty, I changed a few words in this one, too.
You're killing me, Ron.
Well, you know, it's just that my niece just got into 4th grade, and I don't want to hear that kind of talk, so I changed a few things. But it's still visceral. It's still, it's still street.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, some ladies coming over. Yeah, and we're about to eat Twinkies and ho-hos. Twinkies and ho-hos. Twinkies and ho-hos.
Wrong. Just going over the original lyric sheet here, and the song was originally about you having sex with 6 girls at one time. I'm guessing that's not what it's about anymore.
No, man, it's about hostess snackies.
Yeah. This may be a game to you, but this is my life, all right? I spent my entire career building an epic document about oppressed inner-city youth rising out of their station with the power of unity and tradition and spinning rims. Work with me here.
I'm sorry, Marty. I'm just trying to be socially responsible.
Socially responsible. You want social responsibility? I'll give you social responsibility. I have 2 mortgages. That's social responsibility. I have alimony, child support. You know how I pay for those things? By recording hit records, of which this is not one. How am I supposed to send my kids to private school when... Give me that. Here, I'm just gonna... Trust me on this. Trust me.
All right. This is hardcore right here. The Mickey Mouse Club, all my homies having fun, yelling, where you at, Mickey? Where you at, Mickey? Girl is drinking punch, eating pudding after lunch, yelling, where you at, Mickey? Where you at, Mickey?
Suck it, Hannah Montana, Radio Disney, here we go!
Welcome back to the 68th Annual Golden Globe Awards. To present our next award, please welcome the stars of Blue Valentine, Ryan Gosling, and Heath Ledger's widow.
My own person! God damn it! We weren't even married.
The Hollywood Foreign Press has announced that there will be 20. Yes, 20 new awards to recognize often overlooked artistic endeavors in filmmaking.
In the ever-changing world of new media, these new 20 categories are here to just really explain to the world how important motion picture really is.
The first of these categories is Best Actor in a Television Commercial. And the nominees are
Claire Danes Latisse.
Sally Field, Boniva.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Activia.
Jennifer Hudson, Weight Watchers.
And Chuck Norris, The Total Gym. And the Golden Globe goes to
Chuck Norris, The Total Gym.
Oh man, there's so many hillbillies I'd like to thank, but I just want to say that for 3 easy payments of $39.95, you can have the body of your dreams by ordering the Total Gym. All major credit cards are accepted.
In Las Vegas last week, attendees at the Consumer Electronics Show experienced the ultimate in technological advance. They were overpowered by rogue robots and forced to vacuum the floor. An Idaho woman gave birth to a boy at 11:11 a.m. on 1/11/11. The baby is scheduled to die on 12/12/12 when the world comes to an end. Speaking of Europe, Poland will build a monument to Wojciech, a 500-pound brown bear who helped fight the Nazis in World War II. In a related story, France plans to build a monument to Pierre the Cowardly Lion, who ran away from Africa. Yesterday, Michael Steele chose not to seek re-election as chair of the Republican National Committee. Second City this week is pretty sure it was the result of a spirited debate.
Hello and welcome to the Republican National Committee Candidate for the Streets. Today we're going to have a debate over the chairman, and we have some questions sent in by Republican Party members to start this tough debate.
Before we begin, I would just like to state that I am currently reading the Reagan Diaries.
Thank you for that.
Hello, Chairman Steele. I've now read the Reagan Diaries 3 times. I have also bought 3 separate copies of the book, and I make new notes in the margins each time.
That's terrific, Chairman Steele.
Yes,
Let's get to
Ann Wagner. I just completed a statue of President Reagan that I built from jelly beans. Yes, from jelly beans.
I actually read some of President Reagan's children.
Are you prepared to back that up, Ms. Chino? No. Thank you very much, everybody. And with our respect for Ronald Reagan out in the open, we can get to our first question from Jerry in Utah, who asks, what is your favorite Ronald Reagan film? Let's start with you, Ms. Chino.
King's Row, obviously. Not only was it nominated for an Academy Award for Best Picture, but Ronald Reagan was in it.
Chairman Steele.
I loved him in Casablanca.
President Reagan wasn't in that film. That was Humphrey Bogart.
Oh, I must have the phantom copy then. You know, it's the one that starts a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far.
That's not a film. Mr. Priebus?
I pleasure myself to Reagan films.
That's disgusting.
No, not in a gay way. Not to Reagan himself, but to the woman in the film with him. It should be between a man and a woman. And pleasure myself to the woman who's been in the august presence of Ronald Reagan.
Mr. Priebus is obviously a sinner. Masturbation is a sin in the eyes of the Lord.
It is a sin, but it is Reagan.
Okay, well, let's move on to question number 2 from Rex in Mississippi, who wants to know, if Ronald Reagan were a tool, which tool would he be? This is ridiculous. Let's just answer the question.
I see Reagan as a blender.
What?
Reagan's a blender. He takes all the world's problems and puts them in a blender and sets it on frappe and makes juice.
Yes, thank you. A square. Now, some of you kids out there might think Mr. Reagan is a square. But just remember, Jesus was a carpenter and he used a square, which was probably a previous incarnation of President Reagan.
Okay, well, it seems we have time for just one more question. And it seems to be who is the greatest person that ever lived? And let me just preface this by saying, if you could all try and choose a human being other than Ronald Reagan, that would be great. You, Miss Gina?
Well, Nancy Reagan. Not only was she a pioneer for education and saying no to drugs, but she was the finest first lady we've ever had.
That's much better. How about you, Mr. Freeman?
Robo Reagan. Before you stop me, he was a comic book character who had all the powers of Reagan and could fly at the speed of light.
All right, you just said he's not a human, he's a comic book character.
But he is Reagan.
How about you, Chairman Steele?
I think I would choose Jesus Christ.
That is a great suggestion. I appreciate it.
But Jesus Christ, how could you deny Robo Reagan? He's got powers. He's better than Batman, Aquaman, and Spider-Man combined.
Of course Chairman Steele would say that because he's also a blasphemer. He sins.
But your jelly bean statue of President Reagan is a graven image. It's disgusting.
How dare you?
Excuse me.
My answer
My
to Robo
statue
Reagan.
confronts
Just so I
Excuse
can-
me.